Okay.
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for helping my project.
Thank you.
Could you? I know you play pickleball, but anything else you could tell us about yourself?
I'm a fan of space exploration and NASA. And, been living in Houston for 35 years, and went to the Space Center here last Christmas holidays. Went to Mission Control, and we saw that room above Mission Control, the observatory or whatever they call it. And they had all the ashtrays out on the tables and everything, and even like fake cigarette butts that were supposedly still there. So that was cool, very cool. And then we went around and we saw the demos and the expositions, and had a fun day.
Well, I guess you must know that NASA's planning to go back to the moon.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
It's good. It's good. One small step for mankind, all that stuff. And it's, from what I understand, like we got Velcro, from the initial space explorations that come up with all these materials, inventions. They see how things, they do medical experiments up there to see what happens with no gravity. Does that affect the outcome? So just great science and technology, which is good stuff.
Well, the space station's been up there since, I think it started in 1998, 99, around that time, and it's been continuously inhabited since 2000. And they're planning to deorbit it in 2030. It's just, it's been around for so long. I just wonder if you heard about that and if you had any thoughts.
I had. It's a shame. I guess it's just the equipment's kind of fading out, and then I don't know if the money has been appropriated and all that. So it's just, it's that old balance of money and science and exploration and money. Did I say money? Okay.
I think I heard it.
Yeah. So, just balancing all that, but I think it's good. The way we're doing things here on Earth, it might be an escape hatch to the future. Who knows? So, anyway, all good.
Talking about the future, in 200 years, do you think we get to the point where we play pickleball on the moon and Mars and places like that, or do you think we're still only playing pickleball here on the Earth?
Well, yeah, we could do it all over, but hitting it, when does it come down? I don't know. That's the first question. I'd still be terrible, even on the moon, probably. But yeah, it's all good.
You think in 200 years we really might have people doing everyday activities off of the Earth?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, look at what I went to a talk of a futurist several years ago, and which is an interesting term. And what do you do? I'm a futurist. So he mentioned, and he just brought up, there's a group, I don't know, maybe 400 or 500 in the audience, and he said, who here has an iPhone 11? And one guy raised his hand. And who has a 13 or a 14 or a 15? And the hands kept going.
Oh, wow.
And turns out that the time frame, obviously between, I guess they're coming out one a year now, but like he was saying, think of the difference between an iPhone 11 and a 15. And that was just 4 years.
I know.
Okay, so think of that. And then you said 200? Yeah. Who knows?
I mean, going back 200 years ago, we couldn't even record audio. There weren't electric light bulbs. There wasn't automobiles. There
electric vehicles. Yeah.
Any of that. Yeah, we didn't. I mean, I guess the telegraph may have been here 200 years ago. I'm not sure. I need to go double check that.
Yeah, to check on that one. But yeah, I mean, 200 years, that's a long time. And the way we make quantum leaps these days, back in the Middle Ages, 200 years, not a whole lot happened.
Right.
But nowadays, a lot can happen.
It's all this free time that people have. plus access to almost unlimited information,
Yeah.
able to network with other people with similar interests across the world. And I mean, essentially, you could network with people that want to make whatever you want happen.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, it's fun. I don't think I'll be here, but I wish them all luck.
If you could, though, would you take a trip to space?
It depends. I'm not a young man anymore, and you do have to pass physical requirements, and I don't know if that would be the case with me, but it would be interesting. But I mean, I've looked at what's the Amazon guy,
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos just kind of goes up, hits atmosphere, and then just comes back. That, not so much. But I mean, I wouldn't mind going to the moon. I would be scared to death. But I mean, those shots of from the moon back to Earth,
Right.
and it just looks like that blue marble is just breathtaking. And anyone that listen to the astronauts that have been there, they just never forget that. Obviously,
I know.
that would be a strong thing to happen. But yeah, I'd do it. Yep. So can you book me a seat? Or?
Pan Am was, had like their moon club and they were booking people, but unfortunately they're not here to deliver.
Yeah. Oh well. That's that money thing again.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Nathan.